Hello to everybody who is interested in learning Italian language. I welcome you in my regular series which I call 5 to 10 minutes of Italian grammar analysis. Usually what I do, I prepare the article from the newspapers Il Giornale and I decide which one would be the most suitable to study the specific, sometimes complicated Italian grammar. My name is Pavel from Montreal, from Canada, and without further ado, let's start. Andiamo, cominciamo, lavoriamo, facciamolo. Well, I would like to introduce you to the topic. Russia announced Saturday, which is 29 of October 2022, that it will immediately suspend its implementation of a UN brokered grain deal that has seen more than 9 million tons of grain exported from Ukraine during the war and has brought down soaring global food prices. The article forgot to mention that there was a missile attack from the Ukraine on the ships that deliver that grain to the world, and it happened today in the Black Sea. Well, let me read the first part. L'accordo sul grano ha rappresentato per adesso l'unico documento di una certa rilevanza firmato da Kiev e Mosca dall'inizio della guerra. The wheat agreement has been the only document for now of some significance signed by Kiev and Moscow since the beginning of the war. So, let's focus on the expression ha rappresentato. Ha rappresentato is actually passato prossimo, which is the present perfect tense. And how do we create the present perfect tense? We create it by the auxiliary avere, which in this case is represented by a. Remember that we do not pronounce h. How do we conjugate avere? Io, o, tu, hai, lui, lei ha, noi abbiamo, voi avete, loro hanno. So this a is in the third person singular. The second expression, which is the main verb, is already in the past participle form. Representato. How do we create past participle? Well, from the infinitive representare. We have to remove the ending are and replace it by the ending ato, and we will get representato. So the whole expression is l'accordo sul grano ha rappresentato. The second verb I'm interested in is firmato. Firmato da Kiev e Mosca. Firmato again is the past participle, which in this case is considered as an adjective. And again, it's coming from the infinitive firmare, from which we have to remove are and add ato. And we will get firmato, signed by Kiev. Well, let's go to the second paragraph. Nell'accordo è stato previsto un meccanismo di monitoraggio sotto la supervisione dell'ONU per fare in modo che le navi cariche di grano bloccate a Odessa potessero salpare senza particolari problemi. A monitoring mechanism was foreseen in the agreement, under the supervision of the UN, to make sure that the ships loaded corn stuck in Odessa could sail without particular problems. Well, the next expression I'm interested in is nell'accordo è stato previsto. So this is the present perfect passive form, or it is the passato prossimo passivo. Why? There is this composition of three verbs, è, stato and previsto. Because when we express the passive form, we always have to use the auxiliary essere. Then, in this case, we have to use another verb, stare, and then the main verb, prevedere. So, the first letter, is the third person singular of essere. Io sono, tu sei, lui, lei è. Stato is the past participle of the verb stare. And we know that to create the participle of all verbs that end in are, we remove are and we add atto. So now we have è stato. And the main verb, prevedere, we have to, because the prevedere ends in ere, we remove ere and we add to it isto. So previsto, è stato previsto. So every single time when we want to express the passive form, we have to use the auxiliary essere, then stare, and the main verb. Next verb I'm interested in is potessero. This is a subjunctive form or congiuntivo in the simple past, in imperfetto. How do we conjugate potessero? Che io potessi, che tu potessi, che lui potesse, che noi potessimo, che voi poteste, che loro potessero. But why are we using here conjunctive? Because if we want to make sure, that means it's a desire, we want to make sure that something goes right, that's a desire, and the desire or that wish triggers the use of subjunctive or congiuntivo. I hope that by participating in this short class or this short lecture that you have reviewed the knowledge that you either already know or are learning. So I hope that this was helpful and useful to you. So thank you for participating, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'm looking forward to post more videos of the 5 to 10 minutes of Italian grammar analysis. Arrivederci!